Hello, my name is Paul Mosley. I'm the General Superintendent here at 5 Star Electric, a wholly owned subsidiary of Tutor Perini and a proud signatory of the IBEW. As a new employee, I would like to personally welcome you to the 5 Star team, a place for where over 60 years we make it happen. We are a leader in the electrical industry that has had the privilege to build some extraordinary projects that transform industries and communities. Some of those recent projects include the MTA's Eastside Access Program, Newark Liberty International Airport Terminal 1, Citi Field, the transformation of Madison Square Garden, Hudson Yards, and the World Trade Center. Regardless of the size or scope of the project, our first priority on each job is safety. Yours, your co-workers, and the other trades on the site, and the public. We have implemented general safety policies and procedures to help promote a safe and healthy workplace. We expect you to be an integral part of our commitment to world-class safety performance each and every day by knowing and following these policies and procedures. When everyone does their part, we can achieve our vision of eliminating the bad behaviors that results in injuries. I would now like to introduce you to two key members of our 5 Star safety team, Safety Director Chris Connor and Safety Representative Charlie Rader, who will present to you our general safety policies and procedures. After listening to Chris and Charlie, please sign the safety orientation form confirming that you have watched this video and are committed to maintaining the highest standard of safety. I look forward to meeting you in person in the near future. And again, welcome to the 5 Star team.
Thank you, Paul. Hi, welcome to the 5 Star Electric Corporation's Safety Orientation. My name is Chris Connor and I'm the Safety Director for 5 Star Electric. Here at 5 Star, safety is our top priority. A successful day at 5 Star is when everyone returns home safely to their families at the end of each workday. Through the efforts of everyone at 5 Star, we have experienced a reduction in the amount of accidents over the last several years. We invite you to join us in this effort by continually eliminating and reducing accidents and incidents and preparing to work safely every day. At 5 Star, we utilize daily Take 5s, weekly toolbox talks, job hazard analyses, and safety stand downs to continually reinforce the safety mindset that we ask you to bring to the job each and every day. To all of our electricians, by the time you've arrived here at 5 Star, you've already graduated or you're in the process of graduating a state-approved apprenticeship program. In addition to that, you've had at least 30 to 40 hours of OSHA-approved training and specialized training in tool operation and other safety practices. Today, we would like to tell you about some of the safety requirements, expectations, and equipment you will use to work safely. I will now turn our orientation over to an integral member of our safety team, Charlie Rader.
Thanks, Chris. Hi, I'm Charlie Rader, Safety Representative for 5 Star Electric and an IBEW member. Our safety orientation is as follows. Personal appearance. Appropriate attire will be worn on all job sites. Clothing must be clean, neat, and in good repair. Ragged, loose clothing, dangling chains, bracelets, earrings, and any other items that are considered at risk to safety are not allowed. No tank tops, sleeveless shirts or shorts. Clothing with offensive pictures or languages are prohibited. Personal cell phones and radios. While we recognize that emergencies may arise, the use of personal cell phones during normal working hours is prohibited. All personal radios or personal electronic devices are forbidden to be used, including earphones and or earbuds. Company equipment, tools, and vehicles. No one should use equipment or tools which they are not completely familiar with. Do not operate a vehicle for which not properly licensed or trained. All equipment, tools, and vehicles must be inspected prior to every use. You are required to notify your supervisor if any equipment, tools, or vehicles appear to be damaged, defective, or in need of repair. Some examples are malfunctioning brakes, broken ladders, broken cords, machines, tools, and equipment that could prevent injury to you and others. All tools or equipment not in use shall be returned to your foreperson or placed in a safe, secure location. No common tools or equipment are to be used by anyone outside of 5-star. This includes all ladders, lifts, and tools and vehicles. Drug, alcohol, and smoking policy. Smoking on construction sites is prohibited by the New York City Building Code and by 5-Star Electric. Any employee found smoking will be removed and/or terminated. During normal working hours, smoking is prohibited, and any individual doing so will be terminated. 5-Star has a zero tolerance policy towards illegal drugs and alcohol. PPE. Hard hats are mandatory for 5-star workers and must be worn at all times by each and every employee who works on or visits a 5-star job site. Only a company logo and proper safety stickers should be displayed on the hard hat. Safety vests. 5-star issued safety vests are to be worn at all times. Safety glasses. Company issued safety glasses are to be worn at all times. Employees who wear prescription glasses must wear company-provided safety glasses that cover their eyeglasses or procure their own prescription safety glasses that are ANSI Z87 or equivalent. Footwear. Safety boots must extend over the ankle and should be EH rated for protecting against electrical hazards. No sneakers, loafers, dress shoes are permitted. Gloves. Company-issued cut-resistant gloves must be worn on each hand when needed to prevent hazards such as those from severe cuts, lacerations, abrasions, and punctures. Hearing protection. Hearing protection should be worn if the noise levels exceed 85 decibels for an 8-hour average or at a higher decibel level at a shorter duration. If you cannot hear someone within 5 feet of you speaking at a normal volume, then you need hearing protection. Ladders. Ladders must be selected for the proper application. Inspect ladders prior to every use. Complete the 5-star ladder tag inspection. Any ladders found to be unsafe must be removed and taken out of service. 3 points of contact must be used when climbing or descending a ladder. Never stand on the top rung or top step of a ladder. Make sure that the area you're using your ladder is clean and free of debris. Remove tools or material from the ladder prior to moving the ladder. And you must utilize a 1:4 ratio for ladder safety when using an extension ladder. Do not use the A-frame ladder in a closed position, and only 5-star personnel can use our ladders. No exceptions. All 5-star ladders also should be secured at the end of every shift. Now we'll turn it back over to Chris for the rest of our 5-star safety orientation.
Thanks, Charlie. Fall protection. Fall protection is required whenever you're exposed to a fall of 6 feet or greater, or whenever working above dangerous equipment or processes, regardless of the height. Fall protection equipment must be inspected and documented prior to every use, and the user must be trained on usage, care, storage, inspection, and limitations of the equipment. Any fall exposures must be anticipated, discussed, and pre-planned for. Training and/or retraining will be provided to any employee who might be exposed to a fall hazard or in need of retraining. There is zero tolerance for lack of fall protection. Not using fall protection or using it improperly can result in project removal and/or dismissal. You must have a rescue plan in place whenever you utilize fall protection. Remember the ABCs of fall protection: anchorage, body harness, and connecting device. The anchorage must be able to withstand a force of 5,000 pounds. The D-ring on the back of your body harness must be between your 2 shoulder blades, and the leg straps of your harness should be snug. Scaffolds. There must be safe access provided to you, the scaffold user, every time that you step onto a scaffold. This can be achieved by using ladders, stairs, or ramp access. Scaffolds must be inspected every shift by the competent person. In New York City, you may need additional training when working on scaffolds. Confined space. 5-Star has a confined space program. Our company policy is to only use non-entry rescue to retrieve someone from a confined space. Confined spaces must meet the following 3 criteria in order to be considered a confined space. Number 1, large enough to enter and work inside of. Number 2, not designed for continuous human occupancy. And number 3, unusual access or egress. Additionally, if that confined space has any existing or potential life hazards, then it becomes a permit-required confined space. And then we follow our written procedure for permit-required confined spaces. Hazardous communication. 5-Star has a hazardous communication program. Hazardous chemicals will be accompanied by a safety data sheet brought to the workplace with each delivery. See your foreperson or the safety department to obtain the safety data sheet. Pay special attention to the safety data sheet sections describing personal protective equipment, first aid measures, safety measures, storage, compatibility, and spill release information. Energized work. No one is allowed to work on or near or inside of energized parts of any electrical system. Live parts to which you might be exposed must be locked out, tagged out, and verified. Lockout, tag-out procedures must be followed, and our 5-Star energization and de-energization procedures must be followed. Always test before you touch electrical equipment. Emergencies. Always know a minimum of 2 ways out of your work area at all times. Additionally, we have provided hard hat stickers to list your emergency contact person and any medical information that you would like to list. This could become critical life-saving information if an emergency room doctor needs to know that information and if you are unconscious. Additional safety practices that you can utilize to stay safe. If you see something, say something to your foreperson, manager, co-worker, and follow the 20-20-20 rule. That means every 20 minutes, look around for a distance of at least 20 feet and do that for 20 seconds to identify any potential hazards. That concludes our safety orientation. Again, we welcome you to 5-Star and we ask and expect that you will work safely. Now see your foreperson to either check the box or sign your name to acknowledge that you have been informed of the 5-Star Electric safety requirements.
Thank you for watching this video and signing the safety form. You have just joined an extraordinary team, and with your help, we will continue to do amazing things while being safe. Thank you. Let's make it happen.